to meet new people. It's never too late to try something new. You know, I was 31 years old when I like left a very, very good job that I had to try something new. And great day to play. Great day to play. Lucas and I didn't even meet until about 2 years ago. Again, like we knew each other when we were in elementary school and we're really good friends, but we hadn't talked, and like finally linked up and like creating kind of that business partnership between the two of us and learning each other through, literally we'd come on camera sometimes and we would do, I remember our first reactions that we did weren't even to music stuff. It was originally to like TLC stuff. We were doing reactions to My Strange Addiction was one that we were doing reactions to, and it was very, very interesting when we get together because we were very much learning each other and being on camera together. And that bond though grew so much that like, I mean, we talk almost every day now, not just about work. So like it's kind of like our whole lives, and it just goes to show that like if you have an open mind and you're willing to try new things regardless of how old you are, where you're at in life or where you're at in your craft, that like taking that risk and taking that chance oftentimes will lead to good things if you open your mind to it. And it's just very cool because it feels very much so like that's how they were brought together, as opposed to like this thing that was destined to be. It's kind of like a hodgepodge group that came together and they're working every single day to just on their craft and to be better, and through that camaraderie comes. It's just very, very, it's very interesting to see the dynamics in this interview. I'm really, really enjoying this. All the things that I said at the beginning aside, I'm really, really enjoying the insight that is coming out of this.
Saying positive comments, but when we were starting, it really hurt. It really hurt.
Are there a lot of other people making music like yours in the Philippines?
Yeah. A lot of groups have been, you know, like popping out.
Okay.
Like when we started, we're the only one, and then right now I think there are 10 up more groups right now in the Philippines.
Some point, guys, we're gonna have to check them out.
Oh, wow, that's but it's still new.
Yeah, it's still new. It's still not like accepted by the major Filipinos
because it's traditional in their country. But nowadays, I think it's changing. Yeah, it's evolving already. So we're getting there.
Where are you at? Where did that song start? How did it come to be?
Where You At is about reconnection. So basically, we had pandemic. We're not able to go outside, not able to watch movies, which I really like, which I really enjoy. We didn't really get to see each other. So basically, what we wanted is to, even though we're far away from each other, we'd like to reconnect through this song. So the song is about having the peace and enjoying the company of the people you love, because that's what really matters for us. Like people tend to like oversee or take everything for granted. Like but when it's not there, you will feel like you feel lost. So for us, we try to what do you call this? We try to like emphasize that certain feeling wherein you get to meet people, you get to talk to your friends face to face. It's a small thing if you think about it, but if it's not there, like you suddenly feel lost.
Oh, totally.
I like that.
How do you capture that in a song? Does it start with production? Do you come up with a lyric? Does it start with a title?
Do I come up with a title? I think when I try to make a song, I don't usually come up with a title first, but then I just try to say or write whatever's in my mind. So sometimes I write poetry, but in this case, I wrote the song like really quickly, like just saying the thoughts in my mind. I would really love to spend time with all of these guys right now, and since the pandemic happened, even though we didn't get to see our fans, social media and all the people who have been supporting us have been really good to us. Some other artists really, had it bad, but we're really, really blessed that we have our fans 18 to support us even though it's pandemic, and I think it even propelled us higher.
What do you think they saw in you through that dance video?
During Go Up.
Yeah, what did they connect with the fans? Like, why do you think that went viral? And today, like, why do you think they support you?
Well, we don't really have any idea.
Because of our synchronization.
Synchronization, yeah.
So actually in the Philippines, there's not much dance groups there.
There are lots of dance groups there.
I
However,
Maybe
for-
because
for-
of the
for,
lack
you know,
of
like,
training, I guess.
Yeah.
no,
Just appreciate our performance in that dance video.
yeah,
It's
and
kinda new
maybe the
for
song
them.
as well. It has a good message. They said it was not cringy for a pop group like us. It has a good message, and then the dance, the synchronization.
And I think the beauty of the whole choreography.
Oh yeah.
Of course, you did it.
So you do all the choreography?
Most
Sometimes it depends. But most of our songs, it's not only me. It's a group effort. Yeah.
How long have you been dancing for?
I started dancing when I was, if I'm not mistaken, 6 years old. My parents always pushes me to, when we have family gatherings. Oh, you dance in front of your uncles.
That's a thing in the
Yeah,
Philippines.
that's a thing in the Philippines.
Huh.
And well, before I don't know that I have this talent in singing. I only focus on dancing. But yeah, and then when I'm in high school, I joined a lot of groups.
Dance.
For I joined folk dance, and then ballroom dances,
Oh.
and after that, hip hop groups, and then
Yeah, that's
until now I'm learning and still.
yeah. Estelle told me that when he auditioned for a dance troupe,
I didn't dance.
he didn't dance.
I didn't
He
dance.
sang.
Yeah.
He sang a novelty song in the Philippines.
And you got in?
yeah,
Yeah.
the coach was really like
confidence.
interested with him.
Maybe because of the confidence level.
There is something, like, a lot of people sing in the Philippines.
Yeah.
What is
So crazy. Another person that like wasn't really a singer, and they do oftentimes find people that are artistic and can do generally one side, like because it all comes from one side of the brain, that they tend to be able to do multiple things. Like it's never surprising to see an actor that can also sing, or a singer that can also act, or a dancer that can sing, and all the in between. Like it's not, because they're very, very similar, but it's very, very cool to see him kind of being that focal point in that vocal line with what he has. The other thing that I wanna note really quick, and only because of the things that we do know, is when it comes to like a group like this, with Pablo being the leader, there's a lot of intelligence there. I saw that in the chat as well, talking about the intelligence. And one of the reasons that I've always respected like RM of BTS so much is because getting members together and trying to make that all happen, his level of intelligence was always what impressed me, and his ability to put things into a perspective that then all the members could digest, and the way that he thought about things. And when I listen to Pablo and I listen to him speak, it's very, very reminiscent of that to me, because it's the way that he talks, the thing that he talks about, how he is explaining his approach to music, and then getting that to work with all the members is something that's very, very impressive, and something that I think is oftentimes forgotten about, because many groups out there, not all, but many groups out there, music is handed to them. They're not the ones who are writing a lot of the music themselves. And so when you get a group like an SB19 or BTS who does a lot of the things themselves, that creates an entirely different level of intricacies that can then lead to issues, right? Especially if maybe all the members don't know each other really well or don't get along, that there's an entirely different layer of things that you have to get over in order to make that music go from start to finish, as opposed to a group that just is handed a song and saying sing. And so that it's very, very impressive to me. And as I'm watching this interview, it's kind of like very much so coming to light that I'm feeling the same way about Pablo in that regard.
it like karaoke such a big deal?
Oh
Yeah.
I feel like everybody has a good voice.
Yes,
Because of the culture, I think. Yeah,
I
the
think
culture.
Filipinos have this innate ability to, when it comes to music, they can sing or like tune their voices in the music.
Yeah.
So I think since karaoke is a thing in the Philippines, I think they get to practice their singing
Yeah.
abilities, skills.
In the Philippines, you could just rent out a karaoke anytime, when parties, birthdays, or any holidays. they rent
There's like always
karaokes.
viral videos of people singing karaoke in the middle of a mall, and it
Yeah.
goes viral, and it's always in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Someone was just singing Fireflies before you guys walked in.
What are you thinking over there?
Does dancing come naturally to everyone, or is there somebody that kind of like has trouble picking up on the choreography?
Honestly, I have trouble picking up choreographies. I'm really bad at memorizing steps. Yeah, I'm really, really bad. So
But
I
you're a good
take extra
dancer.
time.
But you're a good
practicing.
dancer.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a dance
Me
machine.
too. I'm really bad at
Very
it.
confident.
These guys
Personally, I think it depends on your environment.
Yeah.
Like for us, the Philippines, you said that every Filipino knows how to sing. It's because of the culture, I think, and how we get used to our environment. And I think it's the same with dancing. If you grew up dancing, like maybe not competitively or maybe just, then you'll be a decent dancer.
Mhm.
So that goes for everyone.
Well, compared to them, the four of them, because they have been competing their lives.
Yeah, they're the
Like
best.
they
I
went
have
to
not.
Singapore. I mean, you met no.
Yeah,
Back,
Yakim.
back,
They met BTS
back
before.
Ah, yeah.
2014.
They're even really famous
Yeah.
in a contest in Singapore.
Me and
Huh.
Josh went to Korea
Korea.
last 2014
To
and
represent.
represent the Philippines because me and Josh were in a group before and we cover K-pop dances.
Mm.
Oh whoa.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
We are a
used
fan
to
of
love
also
really, yeah, we
K-pop
used to love
and also-
covering.
yeah.
Then we went there, competed. Then the organizers surprised us during a concert. They let us meet BTS
BTS
before they
backstage.
went.
That's so
big.
cool.
That's crazy.
That's so
Yeah,
cool.
It was really a memorable experience for us.
So how does that work? Like, somebody just puts on this competition, and then all these different countries are represented?
No, it's kind of a bloody process, you know, because we have to really audition online, audition offline, and then we have we have to
On-site.
fight over
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
over the title, and then we will be represented to another.
Oh
country
wow,
to
that's
fight
so
for another
crazy.
title.
That's so
Yeah,
crazy.
so yeah, that's basically our lives during those days. Then that's when we realized we wanted to be an artist ourselves, not just a dance
Doing the dance
competitors.
parts.
But we really look up to dancers out there. They're really passionate. But for us, I think really singing and dancing and just creating our crafts is really a thing.
Is it
Wow.
televised, or is this just like all like?
Television.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Oh,
They
so
were
it's like
the
American
champions.
Idol. That's sick.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah. It's like a
dancing.
competition show. I get
Yeah.
it all. Yeah, I feel this. Yeah, but that is intense and that's emotionally taxing too,
All right.
and a lot of pressure.
But yeah, I think those journeys or those experiences is what made us right now. So we want to be able to get here without those experiences. So we're really glad that we took the risk.
How often are you writing music?
I always think of writing music. Like even when I wake up, sometimes when I wake up and I hear a siren, it's like music.
It's funny to hear him talk about, though, always thinking about writing music. Especially when I'm sick, I have the most bizarre, like I always have really, really vivid dreams, but I have like really bizarre dreams whenever I'm sick. But what I find is like I'll wake up from those dreams and like just like I don't know what it is, but like my creative juices are flowing, and like some nights I'll just have like 4 or 5 things that like I'll put into my phone because I know like I'll have like a really good idea, and then if I don't get it down, if I don't put that down, like I will not remember it. Like there's just no way, it just goes away even if you try. And like during this week I probably gotten like 4 or 5, maybe 6 different ideas because I was sick, and like for whatever reason that wakes me up like at like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and then like my brain's going, and so like before I fall back to sleep I have like grab my phone and like hum the melodic line in, or if I have like a rhythm in my head that I really want to put down. And so it's so funny to hear him say that because it's just like you feel that when it's like such a big part of your life that like it doesn't stop, it just never stops.
Something really surreal.
And like when you really think about it, it's meteoric, right? Like how fast they went from there to sold out.